From Television City in Hollywood, ladies and gentlemen, Sonny and Cher.
My Sherry more distant as a Milky Way. That's right. My Sherry more pretty little one that I adore. You're the only one my heart beats for. How I wish that you were mine. In a small cafe, sometimes on a crowded street. I've been close to you, but you have never noticed me. Every more, tell me how you could ignore that behind a little smile I wore. How I wish that you were mine. La la la.
If you're going to hold it, would you like to read it or something, or give it back?
What do you... Cher, we always come out here and we always shake hands like that.
Yes.
In fact, why don't we come out and kiss? We never come out and kiss anymore. I mean, we used to be married.
I know, we shook hands a lot then, too.
That's what they do on a lot of shows. People come out and they kiss. They kiss on the Johnny Carson show. Everybody kisses. Yeah. I'd like to do the same thing.
Be my guest. Go kiss Johnny Carson. I don't care.
I'm sure the viewers would understand. I mean, do you really think? Thank you. I mean, do you think? I mean, it's absurd to think that somebody out there at home would care if we kissed.
There is someone at my home who would care if we kissed.
That's okay. Come on, Cher. Everybody knows how wild you are. What's a little kiss? I mean, you are wild. We read the fan magazines. We all of us here know what you're doing. We know what you did last month. You went skinny dipping with Elvis Presley and Colonel Sanders.
I don't even know those people, son.
Uh-huh. Skinny dipping with strangers. That's really wild.
You know that those magazines are ridiculous.
They really are.
They don't tell the truth.
They really are absurd. They really are. Remember how they used to say we were getting a divorce?
I'm serious, Sonny. The last time I went to the doctor's office, I read that I was having an affair with Robert Redford and Burt Reynolds and David Soul all at the same time.
What were you at the doctor's for? Pep pills?
If the truth were known, out of this team, he is the weird one.
Me weird? How could you possibly ever say a thing? I'm aghast. I am aghast at you saying that. Just name
Me weird?
Yes.
Name one thing. Just name one weird thing that I've done.
All right. What about the time that you sent our housekeeper to the market for pygmies?
All right, name two weird things.
What about the time that you took the cork out of the bottle and burnt it and rubbed it all over Chastity and then hung her in the closet by your pajamas on a hook and asked me to go get a coat? Those are two true things. I swear to God that he did that. He asked our cook to get pygmies for dinner, and he took a cork, burnt it, put it all over Chastity's face, took his terry cloth pajama bottoms, tied her up in the closet on a hook, and then said, Cher, would you go in and get my coat?
That is not weird, Cher. That's fun. I mean, that's playful.
Yes.
Folks, I'm
Playful.
I'm playful. I've always been playful. And, you know, I just like to make people laugh, that's all. I mean, don't you remember when we were married? I must have made you laugh every day for the first year and a half.
That's right, and then I went out and bought the marriage manual and...
Someday you'll see my face upon the crowd. Maybe someday I'll share your little distant cloud. Oh, say a real boy, pretty little one I know. You're the only one my heart beats for. How I wish that you were mine. Oh,
It's the Sonny and Cher Show. Starring Betty White and her dancing accident. Special attraction Ken Berry, doing his part for gun control. Plus, Ted Ziegler, doing his bit for bottle control. And special guest star Flip Wilson, calling his psychiatrist to find out why he dresses that way. All this and more on the Sonny and Cher Show.
Gee, just think, Mr. Pepper. Tonight will be your 5,000th performance in a row.
Yep. Yeah. Just another night in the wings for you, huh, kid? I know how ambitious you are, kid. And I think you made a mistake trying to be the understudy to a trooper like me, kid. See, I just don't miss him, kid. I don't miss him. I haven't missed a performance. So I'd have to be hit over the head to miss a performance.
I know.
On stage, Mr. Pepper.
Coming!
You were all the sweet things. Rolled into one. You're like a plaintive melody that never sets me free. I'm content. The angels must have sent you, and they meant you. Yes, they meant He meant that they meant you. I meant to tell you that they meant you, meant you, meant you. Me.
It's 11 o'clock and time for the Channel 86 Cutesy News. And here they are, the Channel 86 Cutesy News team. At left anchor, a man whose background includes 6 years in the newsroom and 10 years in high school, Gary Glynn. At right anchor, a gal whose scoops make the national headlines and whose life makes the National Enquirer, Doreen Dahl. Our defensive White House reporter, a man with the red-orange blazer and the red-hot paternity suit, Larry Letcher. Our offensive congressional reporter, a woman whose tongue was the prototype for the Wilkinson sword blade, Vera Venom. And at flanker, our Washington observer, author of the spicy novel Leather, Chains, and the Majority Whip, Sam Snoop. And at safety, our roving reporter, former White House landscaper until he was caught smoking the Rose Garden, Ken Kilo. And now, let's hear the news. Let's read the news.
Oh, it's a report here from Detroit.
I mean, one at a time.
Right. He wants to do it right tonight.
Well, tonight, gang, we have a cutesy news special on the new president, President Crater.
That's Carter.
Anyway, the president and his family are making major changes in the White House.
Well, here,
How about that,
here.
huh? For one thing, you know what they're going to do?
What are they gonna do?
Expanding the Lincoln bedroom to sleep 8, folks.
Gee, who's going to stay there? The entire town of Plains, Georgia?
Oh, Doreen, it's too bad the rest of you isn't as well developed as your wit.
There they go again. There they go.
Plains is a small town, you know. Why, the other day in Plains, a man blew his nose and the whole town broke for lunch.
I was in Plains 2 weeks ago, and all I did was stay in my motel room.
Oh, gee, didn't they have a recreation area?
What do you think my motel room was, Turkey?
Well, Speaking of feverish activity, White House carpenters have graciously agreed to work overtime in order to finish the remodeling that the Craters have requested.
That's Carter.
Whatever. Anyway, folks, here's a film report.
Carpenter,
Yes, sir.
you all finished with the bathroom?
Oh, yes, sir. Just about got it all finished. Yes, sir.
Oh, good, good. You all didn't forget the door.
Oh, no, of course not.
Just gorgeous.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you very much. You know, you people are a bit strange. You know, next you'll be wanting a Sears and Roebuck catalog.
Why, shoot. Sears Roebuck catalog? Why, the first family would never use a Sears Roebuck catalog.
No?
They are gonna use the Congressional Record. You know it, neighbor. Now, y'all want me to sign your work order?
Oh, yeah. Just one thing I have to figure out before you sign my work order. I got one small problem.
Yeah, what's that?
How am I gonna move that whole thing in the backyard? Doggone it. That was for the championship of the newsroom, too.
Briefly interrupt tonight's news for this special tragic item. One of our vacationing mariner, Izzy Iskowitz, vanished from the face of the earth today when he sailed too near the Bermuda Triangle. Gary.
What? Bon voyage, Izzy.
Funny. What a sense of humor.
One of our viewers is no longer with us, Gary.
Well, gee, I hope he wasn't a Nielsen family.
Gary.
And back to our special report, Gary. You know, you and the president have a lot in common. He has a peanut for a symbol, and you have a peanut for a brain.
Speaking of mercy missions, President Crater.
That's Carter.
Whatever. President Crater brought up some Southern experts to revamp the White House communication system. They've even put in a country-style hotline.
Mr. President, your new appointment secretary is waiting outside. Shall I show her in? Oh, I see. The peanut butter is stuck to the roof of your mouth again. Well, just nod your head. Fine. Now send her right in. The president will see you now.
Jimmy, honey, you know that Killer still does not approve of me working for you. Yeah, he's still mad because you didn't make him Secretary of Defense. See, because a lot of people steal things and they bring them to Killer. He's defense. Little joke in there somewhere. Look, I got your list of duties, and the first one is to test the new hotline you had put in. So I'm gonna go over here and do that. If you understand, just nod your head, honey. That double crunchy can be painful. That Jimmy's something else. Honey, when y'all change things, y'all really change them. Hello, Myrtle. Get me the Kremlin. I want to talk to Premier Brezhnev. Hello? Who's this? Billy Joe? I'm not calling you. Stay off the line. This is an important call. It was Billy Joe, Mr. President. Billy Joe, this is more important than a sick mule with a split hoof. Or you can call the vet right after I speak to this Russian sucker. Who are you? Mary Sue? Back off, Mary Sue. Because I will come through this line and break your face, honey. Hello, Kremlin? Geraldine here. I'd like to speak to Premier Brezhnev. That's if y'all hadn't had a revolution recently. A little political joke there. Look, all you people on this line, when Premier Brezhnev comes on the line, y'all better be cool. He must be treated with the dignity of his office. Hello, Lenny, honey. This is Geraldine. What's happening, sugar? I wasn't talking to you, Billy Joe. I know what's happening with you, nothing. Billy Joe, as sure as I am the most gorgeous girl this side of the Potomac River, there is no known cure for split hoof. Oh, really, Lenny? Well, if you say so, Lenny. How about that? Lenny says he know a cure for split hoof, and he's telling Billy Joe. Say, let me get some of them peanuts. What? Don't you dare look at me like that, honey. I'm warning you, president or not. Don't you ever look at me with that peanut butter in your mouth and lust in your heart. Look. The stuff is here.
Son of a gun, my best cat's eye fell off the table.
What are you worried about, Gary? You lost your marbles long ago. Oh, now, let me ask you something, Larry. This last news item here, have you seen any changes in the White House?
Well, I've already gone through the new pool, the steno pool.
Gosh, Larry, how did you ever get to be such a great playboy?
It was easy. I used to be a congressman.
Yep, he gave a whole new meaning to the term congressional action.
Speaking of local talent, Jimmy Carter's White House aides are losing no time in breaking down the language barrier that now exists in the White House. Here is a cutesy news report on teaching Carter talk.
Good morning, White House. One moment, please. I am holding on your call from Tuscaloosa. My goodness, these foreign countries are so impossible to pronounce.
Morning, ma'am. I'm from President Carter's staff. I understand there's been some breakdown in communication here in the outer office.
I beg your pardon.
What? What?
Exclaimed, my dear madam, that I beg your pardon.
Oh, listen here, sugar. I don't know how to say this without hurting your feelings, but you talk funny, honey. You're gonna have to learn to speak like the rest of us.
Oh, my good woman, that is totally ludicrous. You see, I have never even been in the south wing of the White House.
Oh, it's simple, honey, simple. Listen here for starters when you're speaking with the Carters in the morning. Learn when you address them, you say, howdy, sir, and yes, in the morning.
It's a whole new language, and learning it's quite rough. I'll have to take some lessons so I can say, show enough. Phrases by the dozens, you'll come back and kissing cousins sound so charming.
Like the Carter folk.
Jimmy's explanations when he talks to other nations are disarming.
That's a peanut joke. If you wanna keep your job and get better pay, you'll change your style.
Here's what I say. Well, hush my puppies and my mouth.
That's what I like about the South. How I do it really swell. You sound just like a Dixie bell.
Good morning, this is the White House. The peanut snapping, cotton picking, finger biting, finger licking. What I said, what? Hey, y'all come back now, you hear?
I believe she's plumb gone.
Sure. Our news for tonight, and stay tuned for the presidential report to be continued on Network News.
That's right, when Walter Cronkite will show us which peanut wine goes best with chicken. Smooth or crunchy.
So until tomorrow, go. We laugh through wars. We laugh through floods. We laugh through tragedy.
Gee, you're real
we interrupt the Sonny and Cher show to say, stay tuned for the second half of the Sonny and Cher show. If we hadn't interrupted, there wouldn't be any second half.
Hello, and welcome once again to the 29 Studios. In one moment, we will have the pleasure of meeting once again with the brilliant but bizarre Italian film director Vincere G. 29. Let us welcome him.
Tell the rhinoceros to say he's got a smile. Doesn't he know Tarzan is a funny in this picture? What's the matter with him?
Oh, hello, pretty lady again. How are you?
Oh, I'm fine.
It's nicer to see you again.
Thank
May
you.
I kiss your hand?
Yes, thank you very much. As always, it is a pleasure and an honor to speak with you. You know, someone once said that Vincere G. 29 was a giant in the film industry where the rest of us were small by comparison. I don't know who wrote that.
I did.
Well, then, so... Oh, ladies and gentlemen, what Signor Vincere G. 29 is doing now is looking through his viewfinder. That is a nice one, Signor.
Oh, this is my favorite viewfinder. This viewfinder was given to me by a Sophia of Milan.
I see. Are you lining up your next shot, Signor?
No, I'm looking at a Sophia of Milan. Wow. She put 5 different poses in this one. Oh, this is my favorite one here, where she's beside the Leaning Tower of Pisa. Ooh, I don't know what holds her up.
The tower.
No, Sophia.
What do you want, Luigi? Can't you see I'm busy and I'm talking to the pretty lady here and you come interrupting me? What do you...
We have the bottles, the breakaway bottles for the barroom scene. One is a breakaway bottle, the other is a real bottle. You cannot tell the difference, huh?
You want to know which one is the real bottle and which is the breakaway bottle?
No, I just wonder if you could tell. Nobody could tell.
That's the breakaway bottle.
Close. That is a breakaway bottle.
Anyway,
How about your latest film, Signor?
See. Now, as you may know, or as you may possibly not know, lovely lady, Hollywood has stolen every picture, every idea I get, they steal.
Yes.
So what I did this time, I write a picture in extreme privacy.
Yes.
Behind closed doors, in a locked security, and nobody knows, and I write it with my friend, my good friend, and a partner, Mario Bertone. Only the 2 of us know about the picture, nobody else.
Yes.
And just to be sure, when I'm finished the picture, I had a Mario committed. See? That's a nice. So now, at last, I, 29, has a picture that nobody knows about. It's a brand new film about love and lust and deceit. I'm proud of this picture. She's called The Postman Always Rings Twice.
That's ridiculous. The Postman Always Rings Twice is a famous American film, Signor. Now you're just getting a little bit too close for comfort. It's a famous American film starring Lana Turner and John Garfield, and it was made 30 years ago.
They stole my idea then when I was 3 years old.
You're forgiven. Now, I guess you'll just have to shelve the film.
No, not at all. I'll just change the title a little bit. I'm gonna call the picture The Postman Always Knocks Because of the Bell She Won't Work Twice. By the way, as you know, every time I make a little picture,
I have a trademark where you see me won't take a little tiny cameo in the picture.
Yes, and so...
So maybe when we watch the picture, you look close,
and
and
see if I
then you
can
see if you see the...
spot you.
Yeah,
Yes,
the
if
little
I can
appearance
spot
of
you.
me. Right.
Thank you.
Roll 'em, Luigi, roll 'em. The film, Luigi, the film!
Here you go. Here's your crackers, ketchup, pepper, salt. Here's a napkin if you need it.
Thank you.
I think you meant one more. Here I am. I'm a lovely young woman. But I'm getting old before my time. You want to know why? Because I'm married to a man who's twice my age. And I'm wasting my life away here in this crummy diner on the Pacific Coast Highway. You're too early. Get out! I want to live. I want to live. I'm young. I'm restless. I'm wanton. I'm wild. I'm angry. I'm angry. I'm angry like the surf that smashes constantly below on the rocks that are only 20 feet from this diner.
Sorry I came in early. I couldn't hear the cue because of the noise of the angry surf that smashes constantly on the rocks of the cliff 20 yards from this diner.
That's okay now that we've positively established the plot. Come on in and close the door. I gotta get a hold of myself.
I've been driving a truckload of Christmas trees to Los Angeles.
But it's July.
I overslept. I'm starved.
How about the blue plate special?
What's that?
Blue donuts.
Blue donuts? How much for the blue donut?
They're free if you'll kill my husband.
Look, lady, I'm a truck driver. I only murder people on the freeway.
You silly sap, you big palooka. Can't you see that I'm crazy about you?
Okay, I'll do it. I'll do it. There are only two reasons why I'll do it, though. One is I love these blue donuts. And the second is you could get me to do anything wearing a sweater like that.
Why? Because of the way I fill it out?
Nope. Because I used to have a sheep that rode with me in the truck. She wore a sweater like that. I love that sheep. Say, lady, maybe we shouldn't be talking like this in front of this old guy. He might tell your husband.
He is my husband. It's okay. It's okay. He's very, very deaf.
And very, very strong, too.
Listen, my plan is simplicity itself. You see, every day at 4:02, he goes to feed the seagulls. Then at 4:04, he leans over the cliff. Now, that's when you creep up behind
push
him.
him
No. You pull him back, and then you shoot him 12 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Yeah?
But you don't push him over.
Why don't I just push him over?
Because the insurance policy that I took out on him pays double indemnity if he dies while being pushed over, nearly pushed over a cliff, then being pulled back and shot 12 times between 4:02 and 4:10 in the afternoon, Sundays and holidays excluded.
Why didn't you just get the regular policy?
Gee, I never thought about that.
What company are you with?
Oh, well, maybe I went to the wrong insurance company. You know the one that's motto is, you're in good hands?
Yeah.
Well, my insurance company's motto is, you're in good feet.
That's terrible, lady. That is terrible. Besides, I can't do it anyway. I don't have a gun.
Come here, I knew that was the next thing.
See, I still don't have a gun.
Here, I always keep a spare of everything.
Time to feed the seagulls.
How can you feed them that junk? It'll poison them.
Who cares? They're only seagulls.
He hurt me. If he heard that, he heard everything.
No, he didn't. Watch this. Honey, what do you think of King Kong?
Who cares? They're only seagulls.
Here's your big chance. Go out there and get him. And remember, when you come back, will I have something special for you?
You mean?
Exactly.
More blue donuts!
You've been gone for 4.5 hours. Did everything go okay?
Perfect. But there's one small problem.
Well, what was it?
Witnesses. 500 Japanese tourists on a bus. Had to tie them up.
Well, maybe they didn't see you do it.
Are you kidding? They all took pictures. And what's worse, I ran out of rope. I had to get 3 of them to promise to hold on to each other.
Just a moment. My name is Farnsworth. I'm the insurance investigator person. My card?
Courtesy, cleanliness, and convenience.
Even though I'm a person, I'm as good as any man. I'm here to investigate the death of your husband. And I intend to leave no stone unturned to get at the truth. Tell me, dearie, was his death accidental?
Yes.
Oh, thank goodness. Here's your check for $200,000.
Oh, you're a swell.
These detailed investigations are exhausting. Wait a minute. Someone else in this room with mud on his shoes. The exact same kind of mud that's found only on that cliff outside. Ah, and in your cuff, a spent shell. Do you know what would happen if I picked up the other foot?
Certainly. I'd fall.
No, I'd find a spent gun. What do you say to that?
Would you believe I'm a big spender?
And furthermore, a mustache. Exactly like the one that is missing from the victim's face.
You call that evidence? I was going out trick-or-treating.
This is July.
Oh, in that case, would you like to buy a Christmas tree?
Admit it. You did it.
Okay, I admit it, I did it. But not for the money. I did it for her. And a big blue donut. Take me away.
You're gonna get the gas chamber for this. And what's worse, a $5 parking ticket for your truck. Come on, Tom.
I hate to leave my truckload of Christmas trees all alone.
You're in luck, Buster. A carload of dogs just pulled up. That'll keep them company.
What does it mean? Finally, I find the man of my dreams, and he's taken from me. I've even lost my husband. You know, I kind of miss the cute way he used to crush his crackers. I even miss the cute way he used to crush his ketchup bottle. What do I have left? What do I have left? I'll tell you what I got left. I got this lousy piece of paper. That's what I got left. This lousy $200. all for this? And I ask myself, was it worth it? And I answer myself, yes, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you. That's a great film. I know the greatness of that film, but I get tired of listening to me talk about me. So, you can tell me how great that film was.
Well, Senor, I'm afraid that I have one tiny little criticism.
Oh, a little criticism. Don't mind a criticism. I know that a criticism is gonna make me, 29, a better person for it, and a bigger genius. You go ahead. You telling me the criticism.
All right, fine. Well, first of all, you see, the lady couldn't be left with the check because she would have been charged with conspiracy, and nobody trucks Christmas trees in July. Also, the insurance investigator had no authority to arrest anyone. And finally, Senor, you never resolved what happened to the 497 Japanese tourists who were tied up, let alone the 3 that promised to hold on to each other. Now, apart from that, Senor, I found the film dull, listless, and an insipid attempt to rip off the original, which was brilliant.
Tell me something. You like Italian men? I don't think you should have married one, because he might have punched out your teeth. I gotta go now, but a nice talking to you. Up. Hey, I don't care what the trainer says. Get her that rhino in the chicken suit.
That's so we don't have a pot, but at least I'm sure of all the things we got.
I see your bird.
Babe, I got you, babe. I got you, babe. You're tacky.